Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta New Mexico Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Florida Atlantic Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So SMU's offense will get first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feet.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, SMU! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can...
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Finds his tight end. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Caught behind the line. It's Henry. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He'll keep it himself. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the counter. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Got his man. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Harden. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed near the marker. It's Moore. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is now 4 here in the 1st. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Lopez. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. Oh, he's got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Florida Atlantic looking to score from the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
I love running backs that have a nose for the football, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
He's got the tight end. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and they extend the lead to 4. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what he does.
Pulls it in. It's Knight. Breaks into the open. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Got some room under the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21, SMU 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Play of the period will be a second down. on the option. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense, quick tempo. To the air, it's Jennings. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. When you're dealing with the big tight end, you better get a bunch of hats around the football.
And here's the thing, Reese. These used to be big, slow tight ends. Now these guys are absolute.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Direct snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, we know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as if they were expecting him to scramble.
Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take up the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. The Owls need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. Fourth down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback. The defense brings the blitz. They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big fourth down.
A strike downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Quickly to the tight end. Lowers those pads. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Might as well stick with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. Third down coming. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hampton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. He's piled up 76 yards rushing in this game, and he is closing in on the 1,800-yard mark. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking for an open area to his left. Touchdown, Owls! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
That last extra point won't exactly go into his resume reel, but it bounced off the crossbar and went over. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking for room. It's Harden. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bold victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl game. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
The sure hands, it's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Grab near the marker, it's Henry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. From the gun, the running back has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Now the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll give it to the back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, SMU! And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks through.
Touchdown, Owls! And that one will give them the lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunity opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The inside handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. With the catch, it's Knight. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Right down the middle. Right on the money. Gashing the D on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Owls. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run the RPO and pour it right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, SMU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. To the air, it's St. Clair. That's caught. It's Carr. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the quarterback. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Snagged in the middle, it's Hampton. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Sanders. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
And I don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the first down.
They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. He's now up to 104 yards rushing in this game, and he draws ever closer to 1,800 for the season. Back to pass on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Quick release on the RPO. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on 4th down. Using his feet to buy time. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It's a draw. Runs through the tackle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Escapes. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football. You've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the grab. It's Hampton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On the run, it's Jackson. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. With the run on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Working that left side now. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score.
Man, that's a big stop by this defense and decision time for this offense. And listen, I am the aggressive type. I want to go for it 90% of the time. Fourth quarter, I got a chance to take the lead. I'm taking the field goal.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
47, SMU, 42.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Let's it fly. Makes the grab. It's Knight. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Back to pass. He's got an open man. Touchdown Mustangs! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one possession.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's complete on the right side. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll try to slam it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries to do it himself on the draw. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Interesting play call for this offense, man. They got a look they wanted, and they got the green light, and you could tell they were trying to get the touchdown and take the field goal off the table, but now they were aggressive. Now I don't be aggressive. Now on 4th down, man, I'm kicking this field goal, and I'm trying to take the lead.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Trying to pull his way out. And he won't get there. Trying to turn the corner, straight for every inch, and he is denied. And the Mustangs enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. On the run, it's Harden. Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory. Yeah,
good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to